Hey guys, I thought I'd do a little update on Wilma, the 1977 GMC truck that I purchased here probably 2 months ago, I guess. I can't keep up with time. Anyway, Tim's been working on it off and on, got this fixed. And I'll probably have to walk around the other side. Oh yeah, Mrs. PIB told me to show you something. This piece right here, look at all that Bondo. This piece was right here, driver's side, bottom of the front fender. So Tim is making a new a new metal patch instead of using Bondo. You already got that corner fixed. Just the same, like I said, the same ailments as most, especially the early model, like in the 70s of square bodies. That's what I've noticed. So he's been forming metal, but there was a lot of Bondo in Wilma. I guess somebody, like I said, if you look at the back of it, you can kind of see pretty much how it was ate up. I mean, there wasn't no metal. That's all Bondo right there. So Tim told me a while ago or earlier today that he's been picking at it a little bit. So, but he's done quite a bit and I'm awful proud of it. Oh, one thing I was wanting to show you too, in case I didn't, I don't think I did. But in the last video of Wilma, all this was ate out. Tim has fixed that with all new metal. So, real proud of Tim for doing that for me. He's a real good friend. I'm proud to have him for a friend. But, as I said, he's fixing this now. And might be a few little bubbles right there. He's just going down through here looking at it. And I'll try to walk around here without falling on something. Looks like a whole lot of Wilma laying there on the floor. Of course, he's told me he's still got to do the tailgate, and I'm starting to kind of wonder, just feeling, I mean, all this to me might be a big old piece of metal Tim has to weld in. Then I'll have to try to, you know, my other trucks that I have where Tim has done metal work for me, you know, most of the time I leave it just bare metal and you know, clear coated or put Penetrol on it. I don't know what I'm going to do with Wilma. I might try to color match it, but I'm not for sure. I guess I'll know when the time gets here. Here's the rear wheel, behind the rear wheel, where all kinds of stuff gets accumulated and rusts out. Tim has also fixed this part for me and fixed the cab corner. So just a little bit more here and there. I'm hoping, but it's kind of hard to say. Tim is not here in the garage at the moment, so I can't really ask him to raise it up. But hey, what do y'all think about this sport bumper? Doesn't it look good? I think it looks a whole lot better than the big, I call it step-up bumper. You know, the big heavy-duty bumper that you can tow something with. I like the sport bumper better. It looks better on Wilma. I'll be glad when I get Wilma home and maybe just can at least clean it up just a little bit, if nothing else. A whole lot of Bondo and, oh my. Anyway, I knew when I bought this truck that it was going to have issues like this because it's a 70s model. When I say 70s, I'm talking about the decade 70s square body. So, I mean, they're typical for the same ailments. Just about every time I buy a square body, Tim has to fix the same spots here, and, you know, a little in the door, sometimes most of the door. You know, just the typical spots that you would normally find in a square body. In case you forgot, I had a video I made maybe 2 years ago or so. If you're interested in purchasing a square body, you might want to look at it. That's back when I had my 78 Chevy truck, a old Dookie, and I was pointing out places to look for if you are thinking about buying one, because if somebody's just painted one or, just kind of fixed one up to resell, it might have a lot of Bondo in it. This one was no surprise to me. I knew it had Bondo. I knew it had rust issues. So I knew what I was getting into when I got Wilma, but I just love the story of Wilma so much as a reason I bought it. And Wilma runs extremely well. So I don't know, I'm just kind of a sucker for old trucks and old cars that have a story and to them, as I said, in case you're a new person, Wilma was bought brand new in 77 by a woman named Wilma, and that's her name that she put on the truck. I just can't bear to take it off. So anyway, I'm just going to leave the name Wilma, and that's the truck's name, Wilma, and I'm in love with it too. But anyway, I've got all the paperwork, when it was bought new, what it come with, and everything about Wilma. So it's kind of an interesting story behind it. Unfortunately, I never met Wilma, never heard the name Wilma, unless I was watching the Flintstones or something. But, the story was that she bought it new, and then she passed away. So, I've never seen her, but her son drove it, and he was a carpenter or poster, something like that. And there was in one of my videos, when I very first brought it home, me and the missus were cleaning out the back and had some big old tacks in it, like upholstery tacks, I guess. So he drove it, and I reckon he quit driving it for some reason. So it just sat for a long time. And, my buddy got it, and as soon as he got it, he pretty much called me and asked me if I was interested in it. Of course, with the story, I was definitely interested in it. So the missus and I went over and looked at it and told him we'd just take it. So that's the story on Wilma. But it's got a lot of good features on it. Like I said, I put the bumper guards on, or Corey did. Got some bumper guards to put on it because I like bumper guards. But I like Wilma a lot because it's got the two factory, I call them sport mirrors. They're probably called something else, but chrome mirrors on each side. It's not the big bulky mirrors, and it's already got the window shade, vent shade, whatever you want to call it in there, where you can crack the windows. It don't get so hot, but I just like little dashes of chrome here and there. So what else? Oh yeah, the sport bumper. And of course I had to get wheels and tires I got wheels. Wilma had wheels, but they like these, but they weren't as wide as these are. Of course, these are the original hubcaps. And it just so happened I got these from a friend of mine, and they just happened to be same bolt pattern and everything, so I painted them white. If you can look back on my older videos, I had painted them black, and then I realized I needed to paint them white. It's a long story, but you just have to watch some of my older videos. Some of my older videos are probably interesting if you're wanting to keep up with Wilma or square bodies or whatever you want to talk about. I still got to have Tim to do a little bit of floor work in it, but it's the same thing as, like I said, just about every square body I get. And another thing I like about this truck, it's pretty much all original. Still has the original AM radio in it. The AC works. Corey fixed it. The AC is good and cold, but of course it's getting winter time now, but I'll be ready for next spring and summer. So anyway, I'll be glad when Tim gets done with it. I know he will be. He's probably tired of fooling with it, but I don't know. I just thought I'd tell you a little bit about Wilma and how I got the truck. And it kind of reminds me a little bit. Oh, this truck was bought in Tennessee too, in Ray County, Tennessee. That's several counties over from me, but it's still East Tennessee. So anyway, I still got the story with Wilma and my Sky, the 75 C10 truck. It had all the paperwork with it, and it's from Knoxville, and just Knoxville, Tennessee. And just the stories behind them, to me, that I don't know, it just seems like these old, maybe I'm a nut, y'all probably think I am, but it just seems like they're trying to tell you a story and hoping that somebody will listen to them instead of letting them sit out in a field or sitting in an old garage and nobody pays no attention to them. I think Wilma had been sitting out for a long time. I know the 75 C10 I have by the name of Sky, it's sat next to a garage for 15 years, just weeds growed up all around it. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, check out my other videos of 1975 Chevy C10 truck by the name of Sky that we got in January of this year. And then we got this one, I think, in July, I want to say, or 1st of August, something like that. Anyway, I've probably talked long enough. I hope y'all's having a great day. I appreciate you watching. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope that y'all will please subscribe to my channel and keep up with Wilma and all the other trucks that I have. I hope y'all enjoy hearing this. It's the stories that I like. It's just the stories. You know, they all just have a story. If you're just willing to look at the truck or car that you have, they have a story to tell. If you'll just kind of look at them and see, look at the dings, the rust, you know, all the stuff, and they got a story to tell. They can't talk, so you just got to look and see what they're trying to tell you. Anyway, I guess I'm certified nut. Anyway, hope y'all's having a great day. As I said, I have 2 channels. Chevy Trucks is the newest one, channel I just started not too long ago. It's 2 words. When you see the little icon there with the 75 C10 that we have by the name of Sky, you know you're on my channel. Just hit it and please hit subscribe. Of course, you're watching Primer That's Best right now. I appreciate y'all watching. Please tell your friends, share my videos. Please subscribe. It means a whole lot to me. I have a lot of people that watch the videos, but they won't commit to subscribing, and it would mean so much to me if you would. I'm always anxious to make new friends and also to, you know, hear what kind of stories you have with your car or truck. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Appreciate you watching, and y'all stay safe, and God bless each and every one of you. I sure do appreciate it. See y'all later.